Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of aftermarket automotive parts with a closer look at this replacement shifter. Specifically, we're checking out the aftermarket replacement shifter with the somewhat daunting series of numbers. 9 to 926,377, 59113696, RT, 700, RT, 706, RT, 708, VR, 636, VR, 642, VR, 843, VR, 1044, VR, 1056, and T708. Now, I know that's a mouthful, but it seems to cover a wide range of compatible transmissions. This one is listed as a generic brand, so we're going to put it through its paces and see how it stacks up. The product description also mentions a crankshaft, part number 23,100 to 45,000, designed for the Mitsubishi 4D3040 engine. This throws a bit of curveball. Is this listing for a shifter, a crankshaft, or both? The inclusion of both in a single listing is confusing, to say the least. We'll focus primarily on the shifter aspect, as that's what initially caught my eye, but the crankshaft mention definitely warrants further investigation. For those dealing with a finicky or worn-out shifter, the prospect of a budget-friendly replacement is always appealing. However, with aftermarket parts, quality can be a real gamble. So, the big question is, does this generic shifter deliver the goods? Assuming we actually receive the shifter and not the crankshaft, the first thing we'll be looking at is the build quality. Does it feel solid and durable, or cheap and flimsy? We'll be checking for any obvious defects, like rough edges or loose components. The shifter's action is crucial. We want smooth, precise shifts, not something vague and clunky. We'll also be paying attention to how it fits. A proper fit is essential for comfortable and confident shifting. If we happen to receive the crankshaft instead, we'll obviously have to adjust our approach. We'll examine the forging quality, looking for any imperfections. We'll compare its dimensions and specifications to the OEM part to ensure it's a true replacement. Of course, testing a crankshaft requires a full engine teardown and rebuild, which is beyond the scope of this particular video. The sheer number of model numbers associated with this shifter suggests it's intended to be a universal fit for various vehicles. While this can be convenient, it also raises concerns about compatibility. A truly universal part often means compromises in terms of fit and function. We'll need to see how well it adapts to different transmission setups. The listing's ambiguity regarding the inclusion of both a shifter and a crankshaft is a major red flag. It makes me question the seller's attention to detail and potentially the accuracy of the information provided. This is something to keep in mind when considering this purchase. Ultimately, the true test of this shifter will be its performance in real-world driving conditions. We'll need to see how it holds up over time and how it impacts the overall driving experience. Stay tuned for a follow-up video where we'll share our long-term impressions. In the meantime, if you have any experience with this particular shifter or the mentioned crankshaft, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback can be incredibly helpful to others considering this product. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive reviews and DIY projects. Thanks for watching.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.